It's 12, y'all. Welcome back to your favorite user with Jabba Reactor. Yo, today we're just gonna react to women. What they got up in their minds.
The number one reason why women prefer a taller man. Tune in. The reason why women prefer a taller man is all about
Starting off
masculinity.
hot, fellas.
If a woman has to look down on you because you're a shorter guy, that kind of takes away the masculinity. It almost is as if we feel like we have a power over you just because we're taller than you, and we don't want to feel like that.
That's tough, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. To my short kings, man, don't worry about that shit, man.
Thank you.
You know who you are, man. Yeah. Like everybody got their preferences, bro. You can't deny anybody preferences because that's what they think, bro. You feel me? You at the end of the day, you got your preferences, bro. That's what you think. You going for me? Ain't wait for everybody else, bro. Right, bro. You gonna find you yours. You gonna get you yours. For me, that doesn't mean be complacent and shit, but I'm just saying though, you ain't nothing you can do about your height unless you get that surgery and shit. I don't think I'll suggest that. Cause that's no, they talking about you might never run again. I don't know that. I ain't gonna lie.
Women most of the time won't admit this, but if we look down, we do feel like we have that power over you, and we don't want to feel like that. We want to feel like a man is in control or a man is in a leadership role. But when we look up at a man, we're like, oh my gosh, yes, a leader. Oh my gosh, he leads this relationship. I know it won't make
So my God, yeah, a leader, yeah.
to a lot of y'all fellas, but it will make sense to us as females. It's a girl math thing that y'all won't really fully ever understand. And it's something about when we look up at a man, it's like he's dominating us, but not in a weird way, but in, like I said, like he's dominant, he's firm, he's strong, like not saying short.
Hey man, short kings stay up, man. It's bullshit.
Can someone please tell me why most women nowadays, prefer a toxic man to a nice guy? Like, are they going crazy? So there's this trend going around at the moment, like a point of view trend, where young girls go, no.
Ladies, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but...
And when you ask a woman for her number, a lot of times she's gonna say, actually, Instagram is better for me, or do you have Instagram? She's gonna try to push for that. There's a lot of reasons why she does this. One of them is, of course, to see who you are, what is your social status to some degree. A lot of women will say, oh, but I don't care about status and this and that. Biologically, deep down, they do care about that. Trust me. They want to make sure you're not a loser. They don't care, they don't need to see that you've got a yacht in your profile, but they just need to see some breakdown of who you are. It also gives them this extra blanket of security, so making sure you're not a weirdo, you're not just gonna blow them up randomly. And it's basically gonna make it much harder to access her because you can't call her. I mean, you can, but it's different. And then she can always hide behind the, oh, didn't see your message, or she can just give you the Instagram to be nice, but then never open your message. That happens too. It's happened to me. But another thing is, she's getting guys from in person, from dating apps, where she's posting her IG.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She got a lot of options. Like women, they got more options than you think. I ain't gonna lie. So you better step up your game, my boy, because I ain't gonna lie. There's been a time where I met a woman, you feel me? I gave her my Instagram and shit, you feel me? Granted, there's been a time when I asked for the number, she gave me her Instagram, you feel me? But
It is what it is.
at the same time, bro, it's alright, bro. It happens to the best of us, bro. It happens to the best of everybody, bro. Feel me? It just happens, bro. You feel me? Niggas don't be undeniable, nigga. Niggas never shoot 100%, bro. Fuck, nigga. That's not life, nigga. You know that shit is a fantasy, nigga. Stop acting like you shoot 100%. You don't shoot 100%, nigga.
I don't know if some of you men realize that the real reason women want to date successful guys isn't because of the free dinners or free holidays that she can get, but it's because a successful man has a completely different mindset than a guy who's broke. Let me explain. This is a psychologist's explanation of human behavior. It's called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And it shows that your personal motivation is determined in this order. So if a man is broke, if he is struggling to even pay his rent and his bills, and if he's not even in a stable job, there is no way he can prioritize love and being a good boyfriend. See,
I ain't gonna lie, this somewhat makes sense. I ain't gonna lie. If you struggling with certain things in your life and shit, that's why I be saying get your life in order first. This explains the whole time why I didn't even know this graph even existed. You feel me? So now that's how you know the shit I be saying is true. Get your life in order first, you feel me? and then worry about the women. Should be your last priority, bro. Women should be your last priority. You feel me? Whack off if you need to, bro. You need to be able to afford your rent, get a car. That's it, bro. For me, afford clothes in your bag, afford food, all the necessities and stuff, of course. Granted, she might be an exception, like, and anything in life is going to be an exception, bro. She might literally not want to go for like the money and shit, literally the mindset, but it's an exception, bro. But most females, of course, going to do it for the money, or they don't give a fuck about that mindset shit. But it's certain women, nice women, it's certain women out here in the world that actually thinks like this and actually want a man with that mindset and shit like that. And it actually makes sense, bro. It actually makes sense. That's why I'm saying the shit I was saying is true this whole time. Work on yourself. You feel me? Once you get everything in order for yourself, once you know who you are 100% as a man, that's when you can offer some love and then offer some safety for others and shit like that. For me, take care of yourself first.
Thank you.
But first of all, if you ask a girl, if this comes up in conversation and you're like, what do you prefer? 9 times out of 10, she's gonna say whatever you got, right? She's not gonna just say to you, like, actually, I prefer wieners that aren't like yours. Like, that would be rude. But also, a lot of women who say that they have a preference have simply never seen the other type. And I have confirmed that in real life, because I ask girls about this, and 90% of the time when they say they have a preference, they just haven't seen the other one. Personally, I have only like a slight preference for unsnipped, just because I don't want to have to do all of the work of lubricating all by myself. But in terms of like how
it's getting a little deep. It's getting a little that.
You guys want to know something that pisses me off so much in dating? If you are like a girl and you are 4'11", 5 foot, 5'1", or whatever, and asking for a guy who's at minimum 6 feet, what are you doing? Like, if you don't go with some 5'4", 5'6" person and just be happy, like, what? I'm actually getting so mad.
This nigga got a little sugar in his cup, you could tell. This nigga likes chap too, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like, the fuck, bro? Look, you got other shit to worry about, bro, to be talking about feel me, bitches on the internet, bro. Feel me? You got other shit to worry about, my boy.
Let's get into it. I honestly feel bad for the men of this generation. The younger guys, like in their early 20s, in their early 30s or whatever, and say they don't have a very prominent career, such as like in finance, because I used to work in finance, so I know how much finance men really make in investment finance. That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's where we used to work. I know those men make upwards of $200 and something plus $1,000 a year, okay? Not every man will make that amount of money. And if there is men that make that kind of money, it's very limited, okay? So I think it's so crazy that this young women, this young ladies of this generation is expected for a man to make $300,000 plus in a major city.
Yo, listen, that's a diamond in the rough. 250 to 300K a year, that's a diamond in the rough, shorty. I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be waiting forever.
Oh no.
And by the time you reach 40, 35, 40, it's like, yo, you're only for the old niggas now. I ain't gonna lie, cause no young niggas is falling for that unless you got the bag. Unless you throw in the bag, you gotta have a little sugar baby here and there, feel me? But yo, listen, shorty, your shit done. It's gonna get to a point where you need to have kids, shorty. Like, yo, time is ticking, like, you feel me? Time is not on your side, it's against you. That ass.
To take care of a family and all that. Not every man is going to make that amount of money. A man nowadays barely making $45,000, especially if he's black. I really think women are asking for a little bit too much from men. And y'all gonna be mad, but I really don't care because y'all need to hear the truth. Sometimes I honestly don't blame our men for going out and dating other races of women, because let me tell you something. I grew up around...
Listen, Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny, man, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm from the trenches, yo. I'm from the hood. You feel me? I'm already used to the hoodlums and shit. I already dealt with all that extra shit, yo. Listen, Snow Bunny's changed my life. That ass. Ever since I got my first Snow Bunny. Granted, I had a Snow Bunny in New York, but they ghetto Snow Bunnies. They like dirty Snow Bunnies. You feel me? Like, I don't like them Snow Bunnies over there. They trying to be all hood and shit. They talk like me and shit. Nah, I'm talking about Southern Snow Bunnies. Like, that right there, I'm telling you, need to get you one of those.
Those different women who came from very rich families, extremely wealthy. I'm talking filthy rich, probably richer than what you probably think. My parents had me surrounded by those kids, had me surrounded by those. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all think finding a man that rich, that has a legit career, legit, in STEM or something like that, where he's making over 150 grand, okay? Y'all really think that's an easily accessible man?
I ain't gonna lie. A nigga that's making $150,000, $200,000 a year, it's hard to stay loyal, bro. Wow. Cause you gonna get the bitches. No funny shit, man. You gonna get the, especially if you take care of yourself. You don't play by your appearance. You feel me? You drive a nice car, got a nice watch on. You feel me? Chilling. You gonna bump into a few women, bro. It's mandatory, bro. You gonna bump into a few, cause the people's gonna look at your car. You feel me? Unless you be, that's what I'm saying. When I'm rich, I'm not gonna do all that extra shit, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna be chill, laid back. I'm gonna fuck around, have a little fucking Cadillac, all black. I'm not like, I know my main car. Like I'm gonna have a main car and I'm gonna have a show off car. You feel me? My show off car, of course, niggas gonna know my show off car. I'm gonna barely bring that shit out. But my main car is gonna be some shit you probably never even thought of. It's probably gonna be a regular vehicle. Regular 2025 model vehicle, bro. Black tints. You feel me? It's not gonna be too show offy. You feel me? Moral of the story, y'all niggas stay safe, bro. Even if you don't got a girlfriend, bro, focus on yourself, bro. You gonna get there eventually, bro. You feel me? You gonna get to the point where you got a lot of money in your hands. You gonna get to a point where you got a lot of females in your hands. You feel me? Stay locked in. Love y'all.